Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your comedian for the evening? Yeah. What the hell was that? Are you ready for your comedian of the evening? It's not me. Come on. It's not me. Yeah, you should cheer that. It's not me. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your comedian for the evening, a very funny man. I've seen him numerous times, Chris Ketler.
Holy shit, I've had better welcomings at a funeral, man. Who died? Alright, I know what the hell you guys are thinking, sitting here looking at me. What'd they do? Find this guy wandering around the parking lot after a Grateful Dead concert? That's the part where you fucking laugh, guys. It's not gonna get any better than that, probably. So everybody, you know what, I had to talk to my girlfriend before I left the house today. I drove 2 hours to get out here to see you guys. It's a pretty cool place though. But I had to talk to my girlfriend before I left the house tonight. She drew her eyebrows on too high. Boy, did she look surprised. All right, thanks. We're getting somewhere. That kind of was almost warm in the heart there. So, a lot of people these days identify as a lot of different things, you know. Everybody's got to identify as something. So, I'm identifying as fucked up. No, I mean like I'm really wasted. Amen to that. No, I'm stoned as shit, man. So some kids are gonna have a long talk with the parents on the way home tonight, I think, from the back seat. So. Let's see. I am the oldest of 13 kids. Can you fucking believe that? 13 kids. It took me a while to figure out my mother did not have a uterus. It was just a clown car. Thanks, Groamy. We're just working out new stuff tonight. What the hell? We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We got people that like movies here. Anybody like movies? Couple of you? Fuck you guys, you're lying to me. Everybody likes movies. Got anybody that likes movies here? There you go. God damn, maybe I should be holding the guitar or something. So yeah, you know, I'm not a real big movie person, but everybody else likes to go to the movies.
I was like, am I gonna rip some?
No. And go right on through, man. It's fine. Yep, you're good. It's fine. We're there. Thank you. Intermission. We're back. So, you know, my friends were all talking about there's a big buzz about the Queen movie, the Freddie Mercury biopic. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
We have theaters in Lima, right? Yeah. So I had to go see what the movie was all about, because, I mean, everybody was talking about it. It won all these awards. You're in a far, far away land, not even here. No, you're not. So I went to go see what the movie was about. And, you know, it was no big deal, I thought. I mean, here's this guy, he comes in, steals the band from the lead singer, changes the band's name from Smile to Queen. If that's not a fucking clue for you, right? But as the movie went along, I gotta say I was a little bit disappointed because at some point in the movie, I thought I would just see Freddie Mercury on his knees just sucking a dick.
Well, he was in the bathroom with the trucker.
Was he there? This guy knows way too much about this movie, I think. He was in the movie. Not the trucker in the bathroom. Are you sure? Sure. No, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. We can talk. Nothing wrong with that. You know, somebody's got to do something here, right? Maybe he'll say something funny. We don't know. So, but yeah. So you know, thank goodness for the Rocket Man movie because Elton John didn't let us down. Well, that's a spoiler alert. Kind of really sucks to say the word spoiler alert when you're talking about somebody sucking your dick, right? And I mean, you know, what as you can imagine, that part of me just doing my sucking the dick joke, really. Right here, guys, like, you know. Spoiler alert! Alert! You don't come that way? Are you one of those, like...
I said come!
All right, we'll move on from dick jokes, maybe. Those aren't working tonight, are they? So, you know, I got to tell you guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We're supposed to keep track of our time, but obviously I don't give a shit. I'm not keeping track of anything tonight. And so somewhere somebody's going to give me a light from the back of the room and let me know when my time's up because that's important. Because otherwise, if I could sit up here all night and just keep doing this, and there's bands that want to play, so, but, hey. We'll move on from that. So, you know what? My daughter she is in a marriage. They've got a kid, but they're going through a divorce. It's a terrible thing. Well, you guys are heartless bastard people. Not a single offer my daughter going through a divorce with a small child. No, not now. That's kind of fake and not real. But hey, she's going through a divorce, and Friday we had to go to court. I went to court because, I mean, it's my baby girl, you know, I'm going to be there to support her. She's going through this divorce, and it's the part where it's a custody trial, where they, you know, go through it. And it comes to the time in the courtroom, and the judge looks at the child and says to my grandson, "Do you want to live with your father?" And my grandson got all scared and quiet and says in a real quiet little voice, "No. No. No." And the judge says, "Well, why?" And my little grandson says, "Well, my daddy beats me." And I'm thinking, well, we're pretty shoot in now. My daughter's going to get custody. We're good. So the judge turns to my little grandson and says, "Well, do you want to live with your mommy?" And that's when things got weird, because my little grandson, he just got quiet again and looks up at the judge and says, "No." And the judge kind of bewildered. You can see the look on his face. The judge says to my grandson, "Well, why don't you want to live with your mommy?" My grandson looks up to the judge and says, "Because my mommy beats me." Now the judge is confused. You can see it on the face, you know. But being a judge, he's a smart guy. So he asks one more question. He's like, "Well, who do you want to live with?" My little grandson's eyes got all big and everything, and he got a smile come across his face. He looks up at the judge and he says, "The Cavaliers." And the judge looks at him and says, "You mean the Cleveland Cavaliers?" And the boy says, "Yeah." And the judge looks at my grandson and says, "Well, why in the world do you want to live with the Cleveland Cavaliers?" And my grandson looks up at him and says, "Because they don't beat anybody." I know, that's a long setup, isn't it?
You need a drummer for your...
But a little rim shot, huh? There you go. You gonna come back and fill in while they finish setting up?
But my grandson will.
No? All right. We're going to do one that's really, really new here for you guys. So we're going to work off some cards here. So this is Joke Development 101, all right? So I am a single guy. I've been doing a lot of dating and stuff. And, you know,
Me too.
55 years old. It's a rough world out there.
It is,
you
man.
can probably relate
Tinder
to
sucks,
this.
though. Don't do Tinder.
Tinder sucks, man. It all sucks. But I'm 55 years old. It's pretty tough. I'm out there dating women my age. And I'll tell you, I've come to realize that the women I'm dating are no different than the cars that I've had over the years. For example, Lisa was like my Datsun B210. Some of you aren't old enough to even remember the Datsuns. She was like my B210. She came as is. She made it perfectly clear to me, this is her, this is the way she is. She wasn't changing for her, no. And then of course, there was Michelle. Michelle was like my Maverick. She had some dented fenders and some rusted bumpers. And the carpet was a little patchy there, you know? So. And then there was Rachel. Rachel was like my Nova that I had, my 72 Nova. That was a nice car, you know, 3 speed on the column. Pause. You mind your way, boss?
Oh, no, you're good.
You sure? I'm good. You're relating to this because I don't know if these guys are connected. So yeah, but she's like my Nova. So she was like my 72 Nova, nice car, 3 speed on the column, posi rear end. But you know what? She leaked a little fluid. And she'd shake a little when you'd give her a little too much. And sometimes, just sometimes, you had to give her the choke. Boy, this is really tough when we're moving stuff around. All right. You're good. So you know what? I'll be honest with you. Being in comedy, I'm pretty lucky because, well, I'm just a chick magnet. You can laugh at that. You almost did. It was going to break. It was there. It was so close, I saw it. Huh. We could do it again, actually, you know, I'm pretty lucky. because being in comedy, I mean, this has done wonders for my life. I mean, I'm a sex magnet. I mean, women are just flocking to this, all right, and stuff, all right. So I actually was dating a lady, and believe it or not, another lady, younger, 35-year-old, came and beat up my girlfriend to steal me from me. So I got this 35-year-old girl, and I never, I mean, that's a considerable age difference, a little bit different for me. I'm 55 years old. So the first thing I noticed, though, was she was like my Nissan Rogue. She had her headlights were nice and big and firm. And then there was like that new car smell you have when I got my brand new Mustang. Of course, it came to that time in our relationship with the new girlfriend now, where I knew I was going to have to kick the tires, you know? I mean, take it for a test drive. So one evening after dinner, we're sitting in the car, and I go to make my move. This is when I'm thinking, the dipstick's getting back into the crankcase. Here we go. Okay? There's a little, the 15-year-old giggles on the dipstick in the crankcase.
I'm 17 and
He's
I'm an
17. He's
I'm
a
an
worldly
auto
man of 17.
mechanic. I'm an auto
My
mechanic
apologies.
too.
My apologies. And you're what?
Auto mechanic.
You're what?
I'm an auto mechanic.
And you're what?
17 and I'm an auto mechanic.
Show us your wiener. That was the best line of the night from the
He's
back
just
of the
doing movie lines over here.
Show us your wiener. Don't tempt me. So yeah, I'm in the car. You know, it's after dinner. I'm thinking this is the night. I'm gonna make my move. The dipstick's going in the crankcase tonight. It's been a while, you know. And that's when I make my move, and I reach down between her legs. And what do I find but a stick shift? I mean, you talk about sticker shock. Those damn hybrids, I don't know. All right, I don't know. That one's when we're working. You guys didn't seem to dig that too much. I'll try it in a year from now with you and see if you like it any better. A lot of people, when you're a comedian, you're out and about and on the street, people ask you, oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke. Well, obviously we don't do jokes really, but that doesn't work. So I had to write a joke to tell people when you say, I'm a comedian. Oh, you're a comedian, really? That must be funny. So what I'm going to do is share with you a joke. It's a good joke. You can take it home and share it if you like with people and stuff. So a koala bear and a prostitute are in a hotel room doing whatever a koala bear and a prostitute would do in a hotel room. And when they're done, the little koala bear gets up and heads towards the door, and the prostitute says, whoa, wait a minute there, little koala bear. And the koala bear turns and stops and scratches his little head. And the prostitute says, I think you owe me some money. And the koala bear looks at her and scratches his head and shrugs his little shoulder and looks real cute. And so the prostitute grabs a dictionary. Now where a prostitute keeps a dictionary, I don't really know, but that's not important tonight. So she grabs a dictionary, she's going through a couple of pages through the dictionary. She gets to the right page. She's going down the page. She finds the word, and she gives the dictionary to the koala bear. Now the koala bear looks at this and reads it, and it says, prostitute, a person who sleeps with another for money. That's your lesson tonight, kids. So now the little prostitute takes the little dictionary, and he flips through the pages, finds the page, scrolls down the page, finds the word, and gives the dictionary back to the prostitute. And the prostitute looks at it, and it says, koala bear eats bushes and leaves. You'll get on the way home. That's a thinker. That's a good one. So let's see. What do we got left here we can do? So you guys having a good time?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is awesome. Awesome. You know what? This is awesome. You guys should give it up for Groamy, because you know what? He's keeping the fire alive, man. It's just cool. No, really, that's pretty shitty applause. You guys should give it up for the man. He doesn't have to do this. This is awesome. You guys got art, culture happening, music, cool people getting together. When this guy's gone, somebody save all this shit. Somebody make sure. Because if it was mine, my kids would just put it on the curb. So, but hey, let me tell you one more story here before the band kicks up here. Let's see. What do I want to tell you about? Oh, I'll tell you about my girlfriend. She's a pretty sharp lady, actually. Takes a lot to put up with the likes of me. So, but she usually doesn't go out on the road with me when I'm on a gig. She usually stays at home. Actually, when I get home, it's usually pretty late, and she's sound asleep because she gets up early in the morning. But last weekend when I was out, I came home and I turned on the street and the light was on in the house, and I knew she was awake because that's not right. And as I pulled in the driveway, there she was waiting for me at the door. And I'm really kind of worried because I'm maybe a little bit later than normal. As I walked to the door, actually I could see she was excited and happy to see me, so I was really relieved because I was kind of fucked up again. And I'm like, hey, what's going on, honey? She's like, I'm all excited. I'm like, yeah, really, what's up? She's like, I want to help you with your comedy. I'm like, you want to help me with my comedy? What's up with that? She's like, yeah, I got a great idea. Why don't we start treating our sex life like a comedy show? I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting, honey. What exactly do you mean by that? And she says, I'll give you a light when you got a minute to finish up. Which really isn't the worst part. What really sucks is being like the fourth or fifth guy to go up every night. But she's there for me. Boy, you guys are a tough crowd, man. That joke makes comedians laugh. You don't make comedians laugh. You guys are a tough crowd. Hey, if you guys dug any of this, check me out on Facebook or Twitter, The Bitter Dude. If you didn't like any of this, that's all right. The hell with you. Your validation doesn't mean a goddamn thing to me. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Keep going for Chris Ketler, everybody.